What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DeezQuibs podcast. This is our 25th episode, and I'm your host, Dino. We're here with Ryan and Omar. And we have a handsome guest. It's not the second time, I swear.
This feels like deja vu, to be honest with you.
Just a little bit. It does. Time bit. But hi, my name's Erwin Rivera. So yeah.
Erwin, how do you know Ryan? Let me ask you that.
How do I know Ryan?
Yeah, just Ryan, not Omar.
Like just I guess through school, you know. One time I saw him I think I saw him in the Union one time. I don't know if that's the first time I saw him actually. But then seemed very interesting. Didn't really get to talk to him, but said some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I know I think the lingo I heard that day, I was like, never heard someone talk like that for any. But it was nice. It was nice.
Sir, you're not wrong, sir.
Sounds about right. Accurate. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, Erwin, where are you originally from?
I am from Delano, California, which is near Bakersfield. It's, kind of basically in the middle of nowhere, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where the fuck is that?
Can you describe the area? Picture, try to picture. What I think is it's like Texas. When you first think of Texas, it's just like an old Western, and there's some what do you think that's called? The brush they just goes through in a circle. That's what I think of when you say the dry bush. It just goes back. That's what I think. Try to
describe the place. Delano. Let's see. So our biggest thing there is Walmart. We got, let's see, a lot of the area is covered by crops. The main crop is grapes.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, so it's like a farmland.
Yeah, a lot of farmland.
Yeah,
there's a Walmart too.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. With Walmart?
Yes.
I'm sold. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, so if it's near Bakersfield, does that mean do people in Bakersfield get baked?
I mean, some people do, but I mean, not everyone.
Do they live up to the name? It's a whole ass field.
Yeah, true.
Bakersfield a little bit different. They don't got as many crops. They actually got some big stuff there.
Oh,
yeah.
So going off that, how did you end up in San Diego then?
San Diego. Well, when I was applying for schools, right, I had a bunch of different choices, but basically I wanted to get into UCSD. I didn't get into that, obviously, but my two choices were then UCI and SDSU, and a bunch of my friends went to UCI, so I was like, I don't really want to see them anymore. Want to start fresh, and came to San Diego instead. So yeah.
Yep. I had the same thing when I could have gone to SDSU and been with Dino. But I ended up back then with him again when I left. So I can't fucking get away from this fucking guy. Meanwhile, I met Ryan new. So anyway.
That's funny because the way since I'm from San Diego, I chose the opposite path, the SDSU. All the people from my high school went there. Basically, it's high school part 2. But with no spring break. That's the only difference. There's no spring break. Yeah.
That's true.
Bro, you graduated this semester. You ain't even got to worry about that.
I know, it's true. That's true.
Bro, I want to feel the pain. I want to blend in. Or before we start talking about your college self, how would you describe your farmland self?
My farmland.
How many crops did you farm?
Not your youth and your high school life.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to farm many crops. I kind of just lived around it. But I guess in high school or my farm self, I was very reserved as in real life. But I got to do. So my life was 50-50. 50% talking to actual people, face to face, and then 50% was on the internet talking to new people all around the world. And I think it's crazy for like that part because literally I got to meet so many people. Like I got to meet people from Australia. I got to meet people from like, in Europe and just people in California too, like not even near me and all that stuff. So yeah.
Ooh, just to give the people context, what is it that you did that led to you meeting all these people?
So basically I played games and I did YouTube and basically did I particularly technically there's no esport for Minecraft, right? But
Oh yeah.
I gotta say,
We
I
can
got
make
pretty
it.
damn good. I would have made it.
Uh-huh.
Like as a pro, if they were signing contracts, you would have seen me on a pro team. But
Yeah, you had a following and everything. Wouldn't doubt
You
it.
did. Yes, you did. It's true.
and like the YouTube stuff, I was like, recording all my gameplay. I gotta say, like, I always did YouTube because a lot of people thought like I hacked at the game, but I was like, I don't hack. So I started recording videos and like to show that I was legit. And yeah, basically,
I say you're just too good, man. They
I was
assuming you
just, I was
hack.
just good at the time
Would you ever go back to doing that, or
to doing Minecraft or to doing YouTube.
yeah, both? Yes.
I'll say YouTube for sure. Sometime like when I'm actually free. So maybe when I graduate, I might start trying to put some content, but it definitely wouldn't be Minecraft anymore. Definitely be other games.
Why not?
Why not?
What's wrong with Minecraft?
Nothing wrong with it. It's just like the genre of like how Minecraft is now. So before,
Oh,
another person here.
we have is that an ad?
An ad.
We're sponsored by Gherkins.
Yeah.
Food.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Nice.
you. Bye. Close my door, please.
You're right, hiding a kid underneath the second half of your camera?
Yeah.
The lower half of your camera?
God, dude, yeah. Freaking nieces barged in here. God damn. Sorry, you got interrupted. You were saying.
I'll get what was it? Minecraft, right? So like before it used to be a bunch of like survival games and Hunger Games, right? Like I swear that was like the main thing of Minecraft before. And then now it's transitioned to like a bunch of like mini games kinda. It's not the same as before, in my opinion. So the community, like a lot of the community that I knew in the Hunger Games and survival games, like they've all basically like left for other games and stuff, and it's just not the same. So yeah, I'd probably go to a different game and try building another community there.
So League of Legends or Valorant?
You putting pressure on them.
I'd probably try those games. I mean, I think I'm decently good at those games. Like League, I'm at Plat 4, so it's not that high, but I mean it's pretty decent. And then like in Valorant, I'm literally like I was playing all day yesterday, and I'm like Plat 3, and I'm like I think I'm this close to Diamond right now. So like,
Oh my God.
I'm actually doing pretty well in those games. So who knows?
Is this for Force Tax makes his comeback or what?
Maybe if I hit Diamond, you'll see a video.
Can you do a let's play of like Monopoly, like the actual board game? You know?
I mean, if I get the right people around me, I think it would work. Because I feel like creating content with other people, right? You want to try getting people that personalities actually they could push it out onto the video, and like there's people that you put on camera, right, and then all of a sudden their personality disappears, and it's like that they kind of become a little bit stale. So like I kind of want people that like help have the same mindset, right? So they can make the video more and like contribute as well. So yeah.
Can't help you with that, dog. I'm sorry, man.
Yes. So what made you stop your YouTube account in the first place? Was it because of going to college, or was it because you felt burnt out from it?
I think it was a little bit of, like both kind of. So like college, right? Mainly college though, because I was like, damn, these classes are 10 times harder than high school.
Yeah.
Like before in high school, I could just like literally nap a day before and then take the test, and it'll be like, okay. Like, but then so college was not didn't allow me to have the time, and also like I guess doing YouTube, like trying to grow, you have to like be a little bit consistent and like have to put some quality in it, right? So like before I tried pump. So in the beginning of YouTube, I was like pumping out videos and it was like fine, right? But then eventually, I noticed that if I actually put some time into them, like the viewership would go up and all that stuff. So like, it's actually really tiring. Like I didn't realize how like tired I could get after like trying to like put some nice stuff out there. But basically, it was just both the reasons why I stopped.
Yeah, and you were pumping out stuff like every day, right? Or very consistently.
Yeah,
So
so
you were always
before, I
working
was,
on
like,
something
all
every
day.
day.
Yeah, basically,
Damn.
like I'm like, okay, let's see what I can get for the channel. Like I don't have to upload it, but like I could like start, brainstorming ideas, or if I could like start like editing a little bit. But yeah.
Okay, so transitioning to your college life and moving to San Diego. So far, for however long you've been here, what's the difference between the people from where you're originally from and the people here?
Okay, the difference. Whew.
So
There's
we ain't
actually.
getting baked like Bakersfield out there.
I'll definitely say like the people here. How do I say this?
He's like, the people here are a lot more racist. Like, what?
Wait, just
They're built different.
we ain't got farmers, but we got farmer mouths. The way people speak.
I think the people here, there's a lot more. What's the word? Variety, kind of. Like I feel like in my hometown, since there was only like 40,000 population, right?
Damn.
Yeah, and like right here is like what? I don't even know the population of San Diego, maybe 1 million, right? I don't know actually, but I think like being home, the people back home is like everyone's kind of the same-ish. Like everyone grew up around each other, and everyone was like, there's a way to like act kind of. But here you could like act kind of however you want, and you'll find some person to like mesh with and all that stuff. So yeah.
I guess I could ask that question to Ryan. Then, what's different between Arizona and back home, Ryan?
Were you talking to Ryan? Or talking to Ryan's forehead?
Ryan's forehead. What's it like? What's your forehead like being in Arizona?
Okay. People here in Arizona, in my area, I mean, they're much more nicer than the people I would meet in San Diego, in my opinion, at least.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what the
meaning people here like in my honest opinion, like people in San Diego, they're like low-key kind of judgmental. Because like what I've noticed is like they would always like look up and down at you, like depending on what the hell you're wearing. But then here, like,
hey, bro, they just checking you out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think you're looking cute.
Nah, chill. But then like you feel like a dirty ass look in their face sometimes when they're like looking up and down on you too. Like, what the hell?
Erwin, do farmers look up and down at people?
I mean, some of them, I guess, yeah.
It's interesting that you noticed that, right? And I think, in San Diego, I guess, I think people, from my experience, people, or maybe they don't judge out loud. So
I feel like people here are more entitled. They feel more entitled.
That's the thing I was trying to say too. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
Which means we should move to where the fuck's that place, Delano? I forgot.
in your own farming field.
If you really want to, it's cheaper there.
I mean, yeah, it really is cheaper there. Yeah, like the whole Bakersfield area is like pretty cheap.
And if you want to learn about everyone, you could just literally like go to the park and meet everyone there or something, or go to Walmart. Literally, you'll just see everyone there.
It's the whole the town population on site at Walmart.
Oh my god.
All right, Erwin. Yeah, transitioning now to your college life. So, how was that transition period? Just your early days living in San Diego.
So like the transition. So basically, like, you know, coming here, I had no one. I literally didn't know anyone here. None of my classmates went to SDSU, so I was like, wow, it's like literally just me. So I basically, you know, just looked around, trying to find like clubs and all that stuff, and like just, you know, people that would be like that would take me in, like, you know, nice, and like I could create more connections, and you know, went to Aztec nights, found APSA, and basically like they just welcomed me in, and like when I went to like their meetings and stuff, it just, you know, the vibe was just nice, and I felt like I could be myself there. So yeah,
So they passed the vibe check.
yeah.
And then when you met,
Those. Wait, where was it? Oh, before going back to what I was saying. So, what major did you choose when coming to San Diego State?
So okay, I gotta say, choosing my major was a bit interesting. So eventually I went with civil engineering,
Ooh,
but
civil.
yeah, but to be
Cordial.
honest, I didn't really know what the fuck that was. Oh, I don't know if I could cuss what the f that was. But-
Nah, you're good, you're good.
because,
Yeah,
I
you say whatever you
literally
want.
cussed. I literally called Ryan a fucking like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, Ryan, you little bitch, Ryan.
Hey, let me kiss you right now. That's it. That's it.
Who's talking? You or the forehead?
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Kiss your hair one more fucking time.
Hey,
There you go.
We love you,
All right,
Ryan.
there we go.
There you
We
go.
go again.
Wait, I'm from San Diego, Ryan. I'm judging you right now, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
I'm
it.
hella
Feel
judging.
entitled.
Oh hell nah, hell nah.
Yeah. Feeling a little bit too entitled there, Dino.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, before we get off track, going back to earlier, your major, sir.
Yeah. So like being a person that played a lot of games, I thought The Sims was actually really cool, and how they like made their houses, right? So I was like, you know, I want to be an architect. But then when I chose civil engineering, I'm like, that's the same thing, right? And then when I went to the first day of class, I remember the professor said, architects and civil engineers are not the same. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, you call everyone out,
shitty.
goddamn.
I'm
He
like,
should have said,
oh,
fuck The Sims.
but I was like, okay, I guess they're not the same, but I'll see what like I tried learning what more civil engineering was, and like, you know, it's more of just making the structures work. So like, you know, a bunch of math basically. And
So Minecraft.
yeah, Minecraft basically. Gotta make sure there's enough blocks to like,
that's a
you know,
good,
structure
good
it.
link.
But I was like sitting there, and I'm like, so the intro class was basically him talking about, literally he brought in guests, all these civil engineers. Basically he brought in a bunch of civil engineers, and they talked about what they did in their daily lives. And I was just sitting there, I'm like, it's like all right so far. I guess like some people that came in, they were pretty cool. But then I was like thinking about it, and I actually did change my major for one semester to computer engineering. And then when I saw coding, I was like, okay, forget this. And I went back to civil engineering. But
Yeah, fuck coding, man.
yeah,
Hate it so
I
much.
couldn't grasp it that well. So yeah. But like civil engineering, I was like, you know, I like, you know, I like architectural stuff and building stuff kind of. So it was like, okay, I guess civil engineering's kind of like it, but not exactly. But then I was like, hey, I think I'm pretty good at math, because like math is a lot easier for me than like the other subjects. So I was like, all right, maybe it just like works out, and like, you know, I've just been learning more about it, and I like it a lot now. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you chose a really good major. I remember I read something in our physics class that civil engineers, they save more lives than doctors. Because like if
Oh
a bridge
wow.
breaks, you like all those people die. So their job is very detailed and very on the point.
Yeah, we gotta make sure stuff don't fall, or else it's over for us. So yeah.
Yeah, we gotta thank The Sims.
The Sims.
So
Yeah.
so going back to you finding ABSA in the clubs. So how did you end up becoming a board member for ABSA? Like what
Uh,
what process went into getting into that?
So basically, like, basically the board members made me feel, you know, like it just felt really at home, kind of. And I was like, wow, they're being so, like, they're helping me create, memories by pushing me out to go to stuff and like telling me to like all of these things that they have. And I was like, okay, I'll go to it. And like, it just created a bunch of like, it created a new home basically for me here, and just a bunch of memories that I'm going to remember for like, the rest of my life. And
Really good.
basically I was like, they did that for me. I want to do this for others too. And like, basically they like shone, is that the word, shine the light on me, or like shown me the way or something like that. And I was like, all right, I light the way for others too. So like, yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
a beautiful answer. Yeah, so being a board member for many years now, what's it like? What have you learned just running a whole organization? Because I know normal college kids don't experience like half of what you're experiencing.
I'll definitely say that when you become a leader of org, it's like it's another class basically. And it's something that you actually like, if you want to make a difference and like do that stuff, you actually have to put a lot of work and time into it. And you do have to like set like a schedule. So like, you have to do, this is when I'm going to do schoolwork, this is when I'm going to do my org work, and then this is when I'm going to have some free time so I could actually like relax and not get burnt out. And what was the question again? I was just talking actually, so I don't even remember what you asked.
I just say, what did I ask?
I mean, it was why Dino's a bitch, but
But yeah, I was just I started rambling, and I'm like, wait, what was the question?
No, but what you're saying was, I think you answered the question.
Yeah, okay, good.
Pretty much just have to be organized.
Yeah.
By being in an org.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Okay, so what are things that you didn't expect, like being a board member? Like, what are things that you found out that like piss you off, or things on like that are more negative?
More negative, I guess, like working. No, not everyone has the same work style, right? So like working with the other leaders, you have to compromise a lot because like they just work differently from you. Like there's people that want to finish it all in one day. There's people that want to finish it like, through different like time meetings and all that stuff. And it's like a little frustrating because you're like, I want it this way, but then we have to compromise and all that stuff. But like that's part of, it's not always like going to be ups, right? There's a bunch of like downs as well that you have to experience. And, oh shit, I unplugged my headset. I can't hear anything. Give me one sec. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
It's funny. My headset went off too.
All right.
Dino, you know what's funny? I didn't ask. No one asked.
I really didn't need my headset. I swear. It went off.
And then I guess like other stuff, there's some like members, right? Some of them don't know how some people are new, right? So like they're freshmen, and you have to like tell them like, you gotta calm down with like some stuff that makes other members feel, what's the word? Feel comfortable, yeah.
Panic.
So like trying to like tell those members to like, like tone it down a little bit is a bit weird, because like I feel like in college it's like I feel like everyone's on the same level kind of, but not really, because like people are just more matured than others. But like, yeah. And then I think the last thing, I guess, for something that kind of like bugs me a little bit is that I gotta say, when I was just a member, it was a lot easier, and I had a lot like I got to have a lot more fun, because I remember if there was an event I didn't want to go to, I didn't have to go to it. But being on board, I was like, all right, I gotta go to it, but I'll do my best to like make my contribution to it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just interesting. And you know what's funny is because more at my job working with like adults and other boomers, You know how you reference how like with college students you feel like everyone's in the same level, like you're the same age, so you understand the same things. But at my job, dude, there's still like boomers and older adults who like don't know how to work properly, very emotional, or very like it's like what you said, you have to make a compromise to get the job done. And when they're boomers, don't you expect them to be like mature or know how to get the job done? But never changes. It's like that. I guess that's just the nature of running an organization.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy hearing it like after college is not done yet. Like people still have the thinking and all that stuff.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump ships real quick. So going from APSA, how was your experience joining AB Samahan, or AKA the Filipino Club at State?
Well, I guess I'm not really too into it. I kind of like I go every so often to support. I guess my first year doing it, I went to one meeting with my friend Jacob, and it was a bit interesting. I thought it was fun. I don't know if it was fun for Jacob, but
it is a different breed of people. Going back to what you said, you know how like
yeah,
vibe check.
Yeah, so like
vibe check.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
But I mean, you know, a lot of people have different experiences. I've heard it from different people, but I think mine was all right. Nothing too much, but I guess the main thing over there is like besides the people you meet at like the meetings, if you get picked up, that's like a whole new world. Like I got to meet so many people like y'all. Like I got to meet y'all.
Yeah, that's the next thing I was gonna ask you. So the forget about like the org setting. I want to ask, how was your reaction when you got picked up to the fam and whoever your fam kuyas were? Tell that.
He's like, well, damn, Dino's pretty fucking ugly. That's
I want to hear whose kuyas are. I want to hear.
Well, you see, okay. First off, I was like, the people texting me seems a bit interesting so far. I think I have an idea who it was. To be honest, I actually thought it was Joel at first.
Oh yeah, right. The decoy.
Yeah, one of the decoys. I was like, because I didn't know Joel that much, but then there was one time he called me like, oh, like something odding, and I was like, and he was like, whoops, and I'm like, did you mess up on purpose or? But like, yeah,
we're playing 4D chess.
4D chess, and then I was like, all right, let me think, who can it be? And I was like, was it like at first I was like Ryan. When I met Ryan, I was like, all right.
Oh hell no.
Yeah. Okay, I'm being honest. No offense to Ryan, right? But I was like, you know, I know Ryan a little bit after like meeting him in APSA. I'm like, all right, I want to meet someone new.
Fuck Ryan.
Yeah, but no offense. I was like, on my form, I did actually. I don't know if it said it for you, but technically, I put "Don't give me Ryan," right? But then I was like, when I got picked up, I turned around and I see Ryan right there, and I'm like, oh, who's this guy next to him? Like it was Dino, and I'm like now I don't really regret anything because like I was because at first I was like, damn dude, I didn't really want Ryan, but then they gave me him, but then I learned that Ryan actually introduced me to so many more people, and I think overall it was a really good matchup, and I couldn't be like any happier, you know. Like,
okay, I was
a really good match.
I was
holding on to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Were you in front or?
I think I was holding your shoulders because like.
This wasn't like, the night. I don't know what night you're talking about.
No, I swear, I closed my eyes, I put my hands on your shoulders, and I was like, wow, this guy got some nice broad shoulders, you know? Like, dude, I swear, you're the one next to me. I know that.
I think so. Just don't remember the last part, but okay.
But yeah.
The reason I wanted to ask you that is just so I can tell the story from me and Ryan's perspective. And Ryan, feel free to jump in. But basically, your guys' class at the time, I remember. I think I was trolling both of you. The guy had a fake number. So for people who need context, the club that we're in, before you get introduced to who your mentees or your audings are, auding just means like your mentee. So basically, Omar and Erwin were me and Ryan's two audings. So we get to text him with a fake number. And that's my game. So after I think if you remember, I'm the one that when I text, it's all caps. Like I don't talk in lowercase. If you remember, I know it's a long time ago.
To be honest, the only thing I remember is when you texted me, "I see you."
Hey, there we go. So basically, the day of when it was time to introduce ourselves to you guys, I told Ryan. I said, Ryan, we need to play 4D chess. So I tried to make Joel be a decoy and like talk to you guys because I know the way Joel speaks, you're gonna know it's him. Like he can't hide himself like, but to save his life, man. You just know it's Joel. Like, he has this unique style. So basically, yeah, I think I've seen you before. I seen you back. I think when you were a freshman. It was during that time. I still went to the ABSA GBMs. Because that's before my job picked up. But going back to Samahan, I just remember with Omar's case, I remember I forced him to join.
Yeah, it was you and Ryan. You're like, yeah, just join. I'm like, okay. I don't really want. I'm like, I don't want to. And you're like, fucking sign the paper, you bitch. I'm like, okay, fine. And I was still disappointed when I saw your ass. What the fuck?
Yeah, Erwin, you know how on yours you put don't give me Ryan.
Yeah.
On Omar's I put give me Dino. Then on my Kuya farm I put give me Omar. I locked it in. And then I remember Ryan. Remember at the before people get introduced, you know how you have the games, all that stupid ass games with like the Sharks and Meadows.
Yeah.
Omar, he didn't want to play the games.
I didn't want to play those fucking games.
You gotta get in there.
You were like, get in. I was like, fuck off. I'm like, I already know you're mine. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I said, Omar, get your fucking ass in there.
And I stayed my ass out. That's what I did. I was like, no, I'm good. But then I met literally moments before we got in line, I met Erwin and it was pretty. I'm like, where the fuck do we do? You're like, I don't know. I'm like, this guy's pretty cool.
Well, yeah. How many years ago was that? That was 2 years.
That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, time
1 year ago, I think.
Oh
no, March
2019, right?
2019, yeah.
That's been a year.
Oh, that's when SDSU got a spring break, right? That shit ancient.
That shit is ancient. Oh my god.
Damn, man.
Man, it's been that long? Holy fuck.
Yeah, nostalgia hidden. Yeah, but yeah, it's just crazy how I just remember that day was just so funny because I think do you remember we were stressing about something, Ryan? I think it was like the boxes. So your gift that you guys got, I think we were stressing about something, so I can't remember. Yeah, we'll forget about it.
Is it? I feel like the other two times you guys stressed about where you're gonna eat, you're gonna take the people.
Yeah, I feel like it was that.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we always stress about. That's fucking
Yeah.
true. That's so true. Holy fuck.
Bro, we always stress about where we're eating and we just end up going to the same place.
Yeah, Sayalitas, dude. You can never go wrong with that.
Oh, gosh.
I'll never forget. I saw Erwin kill that fucking burrito that day, or kill like a good chunk of it.
Oh yeah, that was actually surprising. I didn't think I'd finish it, to be honest, but I did. And then I started eating someone else's burrito. But yeah.
Yeah, I just remember that day was crazy.
That was funny.
Right.
Very
So
funny.
Erwin, so going back to your college life. So how has COVID or Zoom University changed like everything? How's your experience with it?
So far, I don't like it, obviously. I don't like online classes. It's really hard to learn, especially like I feel like the subjects I'm taking this semester, all my subjects are engineering. So like I'm doing mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, civil engineering, and I'm like trying to process all that. And some of these teachers, I'll say like half my teachers so far, they're just not very suited for online teaching, at least right now. I don't know if they'll change. That's up to them. But I think it's really tough. But the plus side of like online, I guess, I've actually gotten to reconnect with a lot of my online friends from high school. Mm-hmm. So like I have one friend, I've been playing games with him since 2012, and I have never met him yet. I've never met him in person. We still talk today. Like I literally talked to him yesterday.
8 years. Strong.
Yeah, 8 years. And it's crazy to see how like we've both grown. So he's a bit older than me. Like before, I think I was in high school, he was in college already. And like now it's like I'm in college and he's has a job and he's
He's out of school.
it just switches. But now he has a job and like he lives in his own place now. So it's like it's crazy to see like how we've grown and like just we still have our like little dynamic of like talking to each other. So yeah. So I've gotten so this Zoom thing hasn't been too bad. It's just bad on grades, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel. I was talking to my one of my computer science friends. I think just especially since you're an engineering major, I think anything technical, it's GG trying to speak on Zoom. Like you need to be like in an environment where you can like soak it in.
Yeah.
Your house, man, it's just crazy.
Yeah, like literally having my bed right here during class, I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty comfy. I might lie down on it real quick, and then all of a sudden I lie down, I'm like, I'm gone. I look back at my screen, the Zoom class has ended already. I'm like, wait. Yeah.
Oh, should we have a mom get out?
Lamau.
Let's get out. Mom, we're doing a show. Guys, my mom is.
Who is it?
What are you doing? Mom, we're doing.
Hello, Auntie.
Hi.
Who's
Hello.
That's
Ryan.
That's Ryan. I know.
That's Omar.
That's Omar. Hi,
That's
Omar.
Erwin.
Who's Erwin?
Mom, can we just do this another time?
Yeah.
I hate Zoom. No.
Okay, let's ask you. Who is not taken?
Wait.
Who's
Taken.
Not. Who's not? Name is not.
You heard the lady.
everyone here is single, right? Oh wait, I don't know about Omar.
No.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no.
Me and Ryan,
Yeah,
Mr. Poggy over there.
I said,
Oh no! It's all you. It's all you. Erwin. It's all you.
get my
Chill.
the Philippines.
Mom, that's human trafficking. Mom, get out. Get out. Mom, get out of my room. Let me take her out, guys. Mom, the door's open.
Basta so si Dino. I'm talking
Mom,
to them.
look at
I'm not
show.
talking to you.
Human trafficking. Ryan, don't think
I know, Ryan. And when are you coming back in California?
I don't know yet.
We'll talk later, Mom. Get out.
That's funny though. This is the second. I think this is the second. The first time it happened was like.
Sorry about the disturbance.
No, the first time it happened was like episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's
And then his
That's
mom
a
just
while
burst in.
Bro,
that
just-
shit was fucking.
They just whatever. Dude, earlier it was my brother, and now my family, man. No privacy in this house.
it's okay. Maybe you can get one of those signs.
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, like we live on air.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. If I put it there, they still gonna come in. If anything, they'll want to come in even more.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so what were we talking about before she walked in?
I don't remember actually.
Not too sure. Not too sure.
Yeah.
I think all the questions we asked, I think we forget it after we ask it.
No, I think I think it was Zoom University. Why you like it,
yeah.
and then like why?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He's. Oh, okay.
And then
okay,
of course
so going off
that's a good and then that's a good example because your mom just came bursting in and just
Yeah,
that's a good example. Yeah, why?
Uh-huh. So going back to you, Erwin. So where do you see yourself after college then, or where would you like to see yourself?
After
I know the true answer to this is no one ever knows, but what's like an idea that you have?
Obviously, like I want to hopefully find a job maybe by then. Of course, like trying to, because okay, so for engineering, civil engineering, I don't know if it's the same for computer engineering, but you have to get the PE exam done, right? It's like a professional. It's a professional engineer exam, and that's how you get like
Certified?
Yeah, but like you don't need
some STEM majors. You got to do that.
Yeah, so I don't know if computer engineering needs it, but I know for us we eventually need it, or not eventually. Like if you don't get it, I mean you can still get a job, but like it really helps a lot.
It's recommended to have it.
Yeah, it's really helpful. But I guess there's two things, right? for what I'm thinking of in the future is either like if I can't find a job right away and like I have to do more school, I'm gonna go for my master's because
Ooh, master.
yeah. So there's that option, and then the other option, if I actually find a job and it's like feels nice and like I feel comfortable, then I'm gonna do that and like just eventually want to. I don't know if I want to stay in San Diego. San Diego is really cool, but I've always actually dreamed of living in LA, even though it's super expensive there. And
I
like,
thought you were gonna say Bakersfield for a second.
Yeah, Delano, bro, go back home.
I'm not really much of a farmer boy, to be honest. I'd rather live in the city. But
Mhm.
like, if I do get a chance, I'd probably move to LA and just try to like settle down there,
Mhm.
and then
You're gonna settle in Irwindale because your name.
Irwindale. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Sorry, my mom again.
Oh man, this
All
guy's
good, all
always.
good.
You know when you talk about what bugs you? You know what bugs me right now is Dino's incompetent ass every
Bro, dude,
fucking
I
time.
don't. I
I
can't
swear.
control that, man. They just barge
Yeah,
in.
yeah, you can. You can. You know, you have a lock in the door, right?
Dude, that's. I'm telling you, that's my roommates are crazy, man. I don't know how to say this.
What's in the cup? What's in the cup?
No,
Yeah, what is it? What's in the cup?
It's the Christmas edition hot chocolate.
Whoa.
So it's minty.
Spotify viewers, I'm sorry. YouTube viewers, they can see it.
How does it taste? This is a quick.
Yeah, we
quick
haven't
food
seen
review.
you. Yeah,
Quick food
drink it.
review. Du-du-du.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
It's a little bitter.
Oh,
Ugh.
bitter. I thought it's chocolate though.
Yeah.
Why is it bitter?
Is it coffee?
Well, it's hot chocolate, but there's like a bitter after.
Oh, interesting.
Better.
You know, forget about it. I ain't drinking it. Don't tell my mom. All right, Erwin. So I know we've been asking you the questions. So now, do you have a question for us, or for me, or for Omar,
Or for Ryan.
or DeezQuibs in general?
I guess here we'll go with
Before you ask anything, I just want to let you know, Ryan. You know how you said you're gonna get your master's. Ryan, he's a master himself.
Oh,
Oh, hell nah, hell nah.
He is,
He's a
master.
he's like a master debater. That's what he's in.
okay.
Yeah.
Can't debate. Nope, that's all Omar.
Debater. All right.
Hey, wait, hold on, wait. Before you ask, hey Dino, how was No Nut November?
Oh, I won.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Got my prize December 1st. About it, it's just Donut November was 2 months. I think I wouldn't win.
Okay.
I see.
All right.
Okay, guys, what were you gonna ask?
I guess like since y'all have gone through a lot of college already, I guess I find it interesting. Like what was like one of the brightest or not brightest like highest high for you in college, like feeling wise, or like time wise?
Ooh,
Good
none.
question.
That's actually I think I don't know. By high, do you mean like in high?
Like hi.
Talking about like faded?
Talking about like
faded or what?
I mean, that's a whole fucking field.
Yeah, that's every day, bro. What you mean?
I think no, to really answer your question, not to be basic, but I think every year is high. But every year is different. That's what I like. So for example, my this is speaking for me personally, my freshman year, I think because I stayed in San Diego, I didn't really feel like the reset, like how you and other college students who move out of state felt. So like I said, I kind of feel like it was just high school, but on steroids. So I think I explained this in the previous podcast, but I chose computer science just because my parents want me to do like a computer job because it's like highly on the market. So as a freshman, that's the first time I failed a class in my whole life. So I think I hated college. Like I really wanted to drop out. Like I would say my freshman year was like my lowest low. But looking back at it, I think it's actually the high just because as I look back, I think college, that's when it was actually when you fail, it was like just the people who you fail with, like it was a fun
Like an
time.
experience.
Yeah. So then obviously, but I was more emotional on the part that like I'm not perfect, that I failed. So I was like, fuck this. So I couldn't really see through my emotions. Then sophomore year was when I finally started getting into clubs. So I joined both APSA and Samahan. Then I think just meeting new people. And like I said, since it felt like high school 2.0, meeting new people and joining the clubs really helped me a lot because I learned more about myself through meeting other people. Then just being a kuya, and like you said about the guidance, even though majority of my guidance is alcohol related, but that's something else. Then my third year, I think that's when you come to a point where I think you have to start thinking what's gonna happen outside of college.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I think I was getting more involved in my job. And then now my fourth year is a COVID experience. So far, I think Zoom University. Like I think you can't teach a technical subject on Zoom. So my senior year of college, I've not studied for one test. Every test I've cheated on. If you don't cheat, like this for I'm pretty sure other majors can testify to this, but for computer science, it's more efficient if you cheat. If you don't cheat, you're not using your resources properly.
That is true.
I'm just gonna write that down to admin.
Yeah.
So my boss sees this podcast, I'm fucked. Hey, but that's just the truth. I'm not gonna hide anything from you.
Definitely. I mean,
How about you?
I will say I've cheated before.
Hey.
What was Ryan? What's highest high?
Highest I've ever felt.
He's higher now. Damn. His eyes are bloodshot.
Nah, come on now.
Good question. I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
Which year felt like the best? God damn.
Yo, he's getting a nostalgia attack right now.
Yeah, he started crying. He was like, he starts crying.
He just starts crying. He's just bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's a high, Ryan. Please.
Yeah. It's like, it's all low, man. I swear. It's like, oh, shit.
No, there's definitely some high. I'm just trying to remember which semester it was.
I mean, you could do Dino round and just give you 4 different years.
No, I think it's good. Because I know Ryan has a lot of. How about you, Omar? We'll let him think.
Oh, mine is just, I think my first semester of my second year community, and I had to take like 6 classes. I took 2 before in the summer, and I aced those. And then I don't think I've ever like worked that hard because I didn't have a backup plan. Like if I didn't get transfer, I'm like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I got like that, like last final, like A, like because they grade it right in front of you, I was like, I just felt like I didn't know, like I just felt dead. Like my head was hurting, my head felt like big, and I was like, fuck, I did it, and I just collapsed. I just fell asleep in the damn library, and then I woke up. I was like, I gotta get home. But I was like the first time I was like I can actually like push myself. And then my lowest was meeting Dino, so there you go.
Hey. We ain't staying low on this shit. Ryan's he's thinking of everything.
I'd probably say the highest I've ever felt was probably like I would say last semester. I'd say that's probably the longest time I've had like a really good GPA. That and like everything was going well, like really well for me, considering on like right now as we speak. Because right now, I mean, we're almost done with the whole semester, and I'm also like almost doing the requirements for the classes I need to do in order to go to a new major. So yeah, next semester I should probably be in MIS by then.
I'm gonna call cap on that.
Come
You're lying.
No, I think. Oh wait, to add up on that, I think another high was that I was on the like. I got an email saying like I was on a dean's list. I'm like, who's Dean? Why am I on his list? Who the fuck is this dude? And then I realized, oh, it's because I have higher than 3.7. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't. For some reason, I would have a lot more highs if I actually like. I don't really take in like achievements. So like for me, it's like Like I guess I would say when I got accepted to state, but like for me, it was just like, man, it's just another part of the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have like any highs. I just have like good job, you overworked yourself, and then go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think a good advice that I could give to you, since you're how many more years do you have left? Because you're an engineer.
Technically, actually, if I pass all my classes, like, and I don't fail anything, I actually should graduate by spring 22.
Ooh.
So technically, though, but that's if I pass everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot what advice I was gonna give. I was gonna say enjoy your spring break, but
Yeah.
But that's gone right now.
I might say enjoy your winter break, but they might take that too.
oh yeah, you take everything. Next thing you know, they're gonna take your summer break. You're gonna stay in school forever.
I was gonna say, what is all y'all's lowest like point? Well, not that's like too depressed, but what's like the lowest? Like,
Ooh.
yeah,
College, right?
yeah, college, not personal, just college. Don't want to get y'all like all fucking sadness.
Okay, I'll go first. I think that's a good question. I think I probably has to be my second semester of freshman year. Because like I said, remember I told you guys I failed. So because I failed that semester, the semester after that, I decided to take 18 units. So to go just go all out. Then I think that was my lowest because I think school I made during that semester only. I had 2 jobs. I was working at a Subway and my current job for the county, and I had the 18 units. So that was the most I was like super overworked. So that was part of the reason why I quit Subway, just because of like the workload. But then on top of that, that's the time I failed multiple classes. I think I failed like 2 or 3. You know, that's when I was really like, yo, college. I decided like college is not for me. But that same summer too, going into the summer, I was like, I'm gonna change my major. But because I was gonna spend that summer looking for the new major, because I got lazy, I was like, fuck it, let's just run it back. Yeah, ever since then, I never changed my major. So I guess I say that's my low. I think because for college specifically, college just goes by so fast that you don't really remember the lows. It's just you only remember the highs.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, that's facts.
I think for me, my lowest low would be for like my first year, second semester, because that was where I decided to change my major, and I was like really conflicted on like I was like literally sitting and I was like, what the hell do I want to do? Like, you know, I was like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? It's like stuff's not clicking. So like I only took 12 units that semester, and it kind of like, I mean, I'm still on track, but like it kind of like slowed me down a little bit. And
12 units, that's me every semester though. I get to you.
But like literally, I think during that time I was just so confused on what I really wanted to like do. So, I mean, it felt really bad, like because I just was lost in a state of like lost, and that was just my only source of like joy in the day. Because like if I go to class, I'd be like, what am I doing, you know? And like it'd be just talking to my friends and all that stuff, and they just helped me like forget about it and just to like kind of enjoy college. So for that semester, I tried like it kind of shut the bed for like just doing schoolwork. I just did like bare minimum, right? But I kind of had I learned more about like how to socialize a little bit. So I guess it was kind of good, but still that's pretty much my low. And just a quick like how I bounced back from that. I started talking to like the heads of the departments of like I talked to the head of the civil engineering department. I talked to the head of like the mechanical engineering department, and then I also talked to one of the teachers for computer engineering. So like they like gave me advice on like what exactly everything does, so I could like find my passion in something. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you did the right thing because I remember when I was in that state too. When I was trying to change computer science, I was like, "Fuck that! I ain't talking to the head." Yeah, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna change whatever I want." And that next semester, like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna choose my class. It's the same classes."
Yeah.
How about you, Omar? You asked the question. So, what was your low?
It was actually my first semester at state. It wasn't meeting you guys, but it was just like, I guess it kind of like played a part into it because I wasn't used to like the pace of it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I don't like, it's just completely different. And then the professors are like completely different than what I was used to. But it was weird. It was like transfer students were looked down upon. I just felt I didn't have any friends until I met, of course, first it was Mark, then it was Dino, and then everybody else. But I think that was like a point where I was like, should I even like change my major? Should I just like I was still passing, but it just wasn't getting in here. And it's not until
it's always the like that first, like that at the beginning. Like you said,
no, but it's
for me and Erwin's, it's always like like when we're our freshman years. Then for you, it's when you're your first semester at state. It's always, I think, it's like a transition period.
but this was my third year, but like
Oh, so you still transitioning, huh? Shit.
I still sort of feel like in any of the accounting class or any of the business, I still like it wouldn't get in here. It wouldn't get in my head. Like it wouldn't come out, and I can't even tell you what I learned in the other ones, in the other classes. But for some reason, as soon as I switched like MIS, like I understand it fine. Like for my minor, I don't know why that is. Maybe I got burned out from accounting, like from community, from burning myself out. But that was probably like the moment where I was like, I can't. Like, I don't see the joy in this anymore. Of studying, which I actually enjoyed, like learning.
Oh yeah, see, it's good. You found something that works for you. Would you say it's because you connect with MIS because of that experience you went through, or all along you just chose the wrong major, or you felt like you chose the wrong major?
No, I don't think I chose it wrong. I think it's the professors. It's usually professors who make the major like pretty good. Like it's usually who's teaching it to make it like enjoyable. And that's what I had in the community. It's like I had enjoyable professors throughout the whole time. And it's just all of a sudden when I came here, it just became like this snowball effect of just like I'm having shitty ass professors. Like you have to, like if you're a business major, you pretty much have to like pay $98 to like take like an exam that's gonna like give you like the questions, except the numbers are gonna be changed. So I'm like, I don't want to pay to pass.
Well, hold on, hey, wasn't Ryan your professor though? Oh
hell nah. Nah.
Oh shit.
Omar's gonna be the fresh for me, dude. The hell?
Hell no. But it's just yeah, it was just a different vibe. And so I think as soon as I went to MIS, like I just connected more. I'm not even like the major, but like the people in that, the professors are like a lot more chiller, and I feel like I can relate a lot more.
I see. Nah, fuck your professor. Ryan.
I wouldn't want to do that.
I'd probably say the lowest I felt was probably like my second semester of sophomore year. Because that's when I felt the fuck ton of classes right there. At least like 2 or 3 that semester. And then again though, I mean it was a good mix between like fucking Calc 1, no not Calc 1, Calc 2, physics, and it's called discrete mathematics. My God, fuck those 3 classes, dude. That shit killed the fuck out of me. Even though it was only 12 units that semester, but it's just like the degree of difficulty for those classes is pretty damn up there. Like it was so hard to like balance time for each class too.
Holy crocus! He's paralyzed. Ah!
Yeah, that was like a really like bad semester overall.
Hey, wait, I got a pro for Ryan that you don't have. You have to go to Zoom. You don't have to carry that big ass backpack anymore, dog.
Oh,
I know. I don't even care. I don't even have that backpack anymore either. Fun fact. I read that shit when I got here.
And so does that mean you gotta get a new one or?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a new one. I'm probably gonna get like a Best Buy backpack or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, boys. I guess before we wrap it up, Erwin, do you have any final questions or final message you want to tell the people?
Tell the people message. Thank y'all for having me on today. It was really fun. Got some like just I like the conversation. It was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, sorry about my mom. Well,
all good. That was an experience. Got to I think it's first time meeting your mom. Seems pretty cool. But yeah. Thank y'all for having me.
yeah, Ryan, Omar, you guys have any final messages?
I have a question actually.
Oh,
Oh,
I had a question.
We forgot to mention too, we were in the greatest basketball team of all time.
oh, how could I forget? COVID took that away from us.
That's so true.
Now that's a story we gotta talk about. Wait, Erwin, you've been in the team for multiple years, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Just to give people context, so before COVID hit, we created a super team in our college, in our school's intramural league, and by super team, that team was stacked.
Well, to add more context, APSA has its own intramural basketball team, and Erwin has been on it for how long have you been on it?
Just for like the semester before that, or like
okay.
basically a full year before that. So yeah.
All right. So so without naming names, just to be a professional, so we had like a 20-man roster, right?
Basically, yeah.
But
There's a
only
lot of people.
19 players were good.
You mean 19? 19
Out
players.
of the 20-man roster, there was only 19 that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No naming names here.
Yes.
Yeah. I liked all 19 out of 20.
I just want to say, like I said, we're not naming names, but the one player made the other 19 players a little upset, but it's okay. Well, basically, from my perspective, I'll tell the story to people who ask me if I was in the league. So I think our first game. Oh, prior to even the league starting, I just love how at the time we're going to the gym every day and we're just balling. So I think that's a college high that I should have shared, because during that time I think that's the most. This which sucks because it was right before COVID, but I think that's the most I've ever felt like as an Aztec or an SDSU student, because I was basically in school all day. Then I love ending the day like shooting hoops at the gym. So then we only played 2 games. In the first game, dude, it was so fun because I remember it was close the whole time. It was a close game. And then as soon as Joel checked in.
You have no name.
Oh my god.
19, though. He's not part of that one player.
He's part of the 19. It was fun.
Joel's part of the 19. Joel and his cousin, who's Mark.
Mark.
But like I said, it was such a fun game. Like it was close. I think because of my previous league experience before the APSA team, we were like a bunch of just like pickup game players. So we were getting blown out like every game. So we were rebuilding. So it was nice to see that APSA was a team that like we were a solid team. Like it was really fun.
Yeah, most of the time. I remember the first game I didn't play because I didn't know you needed a fucking like a number.
Yeah.
But I remember I went to the bathroom at halftime and then I came back and we were down by 10.
Bro, you remember? Yeah, the number, dude. My shit was taped. I didn't even have a number. Remember we used the whiteout. It's so ghetto, but yeah, it worked.
But I remember seeing Ryan in a different NBA jersey.
Yeah, dude. When Ryan checked in, he was the player with the most drip. He had
the Joel Embiid, and he's like trying to run down the court.
Bro, they had the other team when Ryan checked in. The other team's like, "Hey, yo, man, you guard him." He's like, "No, fuck that, you guard him." Bro, he's wearing a Joel Embiid jersey. It's over.
When Joel flopped.
Oh my god.
He tried getting that foul, man.
And I remember the ref looking at everybody looked at him. He was like, what the, "Get up, man! Get your ass up!"
Like, hey, give him a technical. Get him out the game.
I gotta say that roster was like, man. The ceiling was set high for us. I think, like we had a high ceiling.
Bro,
it's just,
team,
I think we lived up to it. Like one quarter at a time, of course. But like being on the team before, I gotta say that team was just so much. Like I gotta say, from the beginning where it was like literally like no one that went to the basketball games to like having 20 people on the roster, it was just like wow, it was crazy because like literally there was a time where I was like, damn, do I have to play this entire game? And then and like getting to our super team, I was like, I could actually sit a quarter. But yeah, it was really fun.
Bro, I'll never forget the first game. This dude was what was he doing? He was throwing elbows, right?
Mhm.
So in the we call it the. I remember Joel was in with me. So when he throws elbows, so when he's going for the rebound, he's very aggressive. So Joel doesn't know this, but because I was getting pissed off at the guy, when we all went for the rebound, I purposely pushed Joel so he could collide with the guy, which was kind of dirty, but like
Did it work?
the mind games in basketball.
He had to sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think, and then when I at the time I was tired, so I think that's when I subbed out, and then Joel flops on the floor. Oh gosh! And then going into the second game was fun because I remember what was it? The other team was fun. They were talking to me. We were cracking jokes the whole game. Yeah, I remember their team name was the GTA, the cheat code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so at the free throw line, the center, the really tall guy, you know how you got to box out when someone's shooting. So I was telling him, I said, "Yo, man, like you guys' name is creative." And he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "It's the GTA." And I was like, "Yeah, who came up with it?" He's like, "To be honest, man, I don't even know. I don't even know about this team." He's like, "I'm just here, bro." He's like, "When I don't want to be." I'm like, "Oh shit." So then you know, dude, we should have won. That game was very close, also, but yeah, both games. Like I said, at the end of the day, even though we lost, I was having fun.
Yeah, you know, 19 out of 20.
Yeah, 19 out of 20.
Yeah, it's
1 out of 20.
Weren't you guys starting for that game too? The three of you guys for the second game.
I think it was me, Dino, and I think Erwin. Yeah.
Yeah, we had Erwin. Yeah, we were.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I can't even remember anymore.
Bro, yeah, that second game, dude. Our starting five, we were killing them. We were up 7-0.
Yeah.
Damn, that's only like 2 or 3 baskets, bro.
I don't know if you remember this. The second game, I remember I was dribbling, then the guy hit my arm, right? So then I looked at the ref. I was like, "What the hell, man?" And the ref, shit, my bad. The refs are also college students, so just
Yeah.
That makes it even funnier. Yeah.
he said, "My bad, bro." Yeah, dude. The ESPN 30 for 30. The biggest what if.
You know, let's just bring the super team back when, you know, in a different league though.
No, that's true.
Oh,
Could we? I mean, I'd be.
We only won, boys.
You won.
Shit, man. All right, yeah. Do you guys have any follow-up questions? That's all I wanted to say from that team. 19 out of 20. 19 out of 20.
19 out of 20.
Well, it's actually it is 19 out of 20, but the 1 out of 20 just he fucked that shit up. We lost both games because of the 1 out of 20. Just thinking about it, I just remember how I felt. Like that's all I gotta say.
Man.
Good times.
Okay, let me explain this again. So imagine you're playing a Rainbow Six game, right? You're destroying the other team. Your team has 5 and it's a 5v1. But that dude, he kills all 4 of you guys and then loses the 1-on-1. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
19
For
out of 20.
real, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Right now, Erwin, do you have any final messages for the peeps?
No, I think I got a lot of stuff out. It was 19 out of 20.
You got a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
Omar, Ryan, any last minute saying?
Study for your finals if you have any.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
missing up the walk with a minute. I ain't been up on the block in a minute. I've been missing out the walk with a minute. I've been building up the blocks like a minute. Elliot got water dripping out the city. Oh my God, boy he got a Glock. Oh my God, boy that boy on top.